Sorry I haven't been active this week. As a matter of fact, what's eating up the time for me to make an uploaded video was the upgrades I ended up making. So, yeah, I had a maintenance. Let's put it to that. Maintenance. Anyway, Street Fighter V has released, and the user reviews do not look so good. If I go into the Steam page, I can see the words mixed in there. Where are you? Alright, Street Fighter, you can't be hiding in here. Oh, there you are. So, yeah. Mixed. 41%. Oh my goodness. And, yeah, it's just... people are really, really pissed off at Street Fighter V, not only because of the server issues. Yes, this game's having server issues right now. Boy, oh boy. But it is the lack of single-player content. Well, it doesn't have single-player content, but the bad news here about it is there's story, there's survival, there's the tutorial mode, and then there's training. Versus mode? What about versus CPU? You can fight against the CPU, right? Versus mode is player versus player. There's no player versus CPU. I'm sorry. And yes, that's right. There's not even a fucking arcade mode, ladies and gentlemen. Also, for any additional heads-ups, you can thank GameRinks, by the way. However, Capcom did say that they will be releasing an extended story mode and, of course, a challenge mode later. So, it's good. I really have no fucking idea why they would not include that at launch. I have no idea. Okay, seriously. Why is Capcom... first thing you know, they make people happy. They're always making people happy. And then the next thing, they do one thing. They make this one design choice. Make this one business choice that becomes cringeworthy. And it just pisses gamers off. And it just gets fucking ridiculous. I mean, holy shit. This is one of those goddamn examples. It's like... okay, they're doing well, they do good, they're getting it right, and then they fuck up, and then they're getting it right again, and then they're getting it right again, and then they fuck up. I mean, seriously. I know everybody makes mistakes, but we're gonna have to ask a question, is this kind of shit getting out of hand? Really, to be honest with you. Dead or Alive 5 Last Round has an arcade mode. We have BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma Extend with an arcade mode. There's Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator that's going to come out with an arcade mode. Looks like we can look forward to King of Fighters 14. Yeah, the graphics do need some improvement, but hey, it retains the 2D gameplay traditional of previous installments. And besides, we know there's the Maximum Impact series that has gained a cult following. When Capcom screws up, they screw up in the worst fashion possible. Seriously. I mean, they do good this year. It's just like every year they have to screw up. I really don't get it. They can't keep the chain going, they can't break records. They have to do something entirely ridiculous. I mean, seriously. If Capcom is not careful, they're gonna end up a fucking candidate in the consumerists' worst company ever awards this year. My goodness, we already have EA winning like 2 or 3 times a row on this one, but seriously. They could end up here if they don't stop. Capcom needs to realize that you can't release games like this. And you should have delayed the game to use the extra time to put in an arcade mode, to put in a challenge, to put in a story mode. I mean, you can't just rush it out in February. Let's be honest here, this is not a good idea. This is a good way to piss off gamers. That's all, see you in the next vid.